Hit it, Beltway 95 sports fans. Breaking news: Dwayne Haskins of the Washington football team just got demoted to third string quarterback this morning. On this week's episode of Beltway 95 Sports, we'll try to figure out what makes some sense out of this. So catch you on this episode. Well, welcome back, Beltway 95 sports fans. Like I said, about 20 minutes ago, announcement came out, the Washington football team, that Dwayne Haskins will be demoted to third string quarterback. And like I said, the video a little bit late, so it's probably about 3 hours ago or more that you've seen this video. But like I said, Dwayne Haskins got demoted to third string. So Alex Smith, what a lot of people thought would actually end up being the starter. Actually, he's second string quarterback. I guess they feel like he's not ready yet. I'm not sure about that, but Kyle Allen will actually get the start. So if you're not familiar with Kyle Allen, he worked under Ron Rivera in Carolina. He backed up Cam Newton for a while. Actually, when Cam Newton got injured last year, he actually started for Carolina Panthers. He actually, his last 17 starts wasn't that great, wasn't that spectacular. But, I guess he feels like, Ron Rivera, speaking of, he feels that Kyle Allen is more comfortable with the playbook since it's a carryover from Carolina to here. I know the Washington football team picked him up in I think it was in a pickup for this offseason. But I thought that the team would actually give Haskins maybe up to the end of the season to right this ship, but unfortunately they didn't. He made a few good passes in the Ravens game. You saw towards the end, even though the second line defense was in for the Ravens, but when the line held up, he did make that great pass that was on the 1 yard line. He actually ran in for the score. So I did see some bright spots. There was some losing causes for these last 3 games, but you did see some bright spots here and there. And I always hate I see people or some of these whether ESPN type shows or podcasts or things like that on YouTube, that people just always act like they're the expert and try to nitpick on players and things like that. So here I don't do that here. Dwayne Haskins is just one player. It takes a team. It's a team effort. So if somebody doesn't block right, your receiver doesn't get open enough. So it's not just on the quarterback, but unfortunately he is the leader of the team. He's going to take that type of flashback, whatever. But I was just hoping they would give him to the end of the year, just to see what he does, because he always can right the ship somewhere down the line. And like I said, with the expanded playoffs, the Washington football team could possibly get in at 7-9. So that's not too far fetched. But like I said, with him, he was 28 in offense, and he was 26 in passing. He actually had 4 touchdowns and 3 interceptions this year, and in total 4 games. But I'm just an outside looking in. It's like most people's probably watching this right now. I'm not an expert in the team. I don't know what goes on in the locker room. Now, Kyle Allen may show a different quarterback in practice. On the field, what Ron Rivera feel more comfortable with. Like I say, he has been under him with 2 years under that playbook, so I'm sure he's really familiar with the playbook. So like I said, the up and coming game is against the Rams this Sunday at 1:00. So we'll see what he can do. Now, if he shows just a poor performance and a deer in headlights, no clue whatsoever, do they throw Alex Smith in the mix? So now you're gonna have this rotating quarterback syndrome again, like the Washington football team always has for some strange reason. They can't get it right. But as far as Haskins trying to stand up for him, this is Ron Rivera's first season. Sometimes people learn different, take the things different, and it was an unusual year. There was no preseason, there was no trial and error. You just were through in the week 1 and that was it. And I could say that for him, but like I said, all the other 31 teams had the same scenario. One thing I love about what the Ravens did, they built a offense around Lamar and let Lamar make his mistakes. Even that playoff game against I always say San Diego's in the LA Chargers, and they lost that game. He did fight back, but Coach Harp stayed with him. He stuck it out with him, and it gave Lamar to be 3 years under his system. Dwayne is just his first 4 games under Robert Rivera's system. They had no preseason, and I know a lot of people watched this. Well, Haskins had his shot, and it's time to move on. We're tired of losing. We're tired of this. We're tired of that. We've been saying that for years here in the DMV area. The watch football team can't seem to get anything right for some reason, whether it's the head office or it's the talent on the field. But hopefully Haskins somewhere down the line to get a starting role somewhere. Maybe possibly be back with the team again. I think Kyle Allen, I'm not familiar with his body of work in Carolina. I didn't really follow him that too much. But, Ron Rivera is a coach that he gets paid for. He's an expert. And if he feels that he can win with this kid, go on, do it and build with him. Like I said, NFL not for long. That's exactly it's the truest statement that it is. But what are you guys' thoughts? You think this was the right move for the team? You think they pulled the trigger a little too early, or they should have waited to the end of the year? Please put your comments down in the comment section. Please hit the like button. Please subscribe. Like I said, it just came out early this morning, and I just I at least don't think they would get a kid at least a couple more games. But it's up. It's a team effort. It's a team effort all the way. So I'm just not gonna blame it on him. But like I said, it is what it is. It's the NFL. So whatever you guys think, you guys be safe out there. Wear your mask. And this week's episode of Beltway 95 Sports. Thank you.